Everybody in the Southwest is talking about it.
It's Trouble Thursday on Fully Charged.
Smells like trouble to me.
Okay, so look, for anyone who's missed this one this morning, it comes in from a girl. She's in her early 20s. She says that she broke up with her boyfriend of 2 years. Well, actually, he broke it off with her recently because he said we weren't sure if we love each other, even though we're still young and in the early 20s. Anyways, since the breakup, I have never been as sure that I love him, but he really hurt me by just dumping me out of nowhere and not giving us a chance to power through. I miss him so much, and I think we could have great potential, but I'm not sure if that's what he wants. Everyone around me is telling me not to get in contact with him again because they think I deserve better. However, I don't want to miss out on my chance of love. He dumped me. Should I chase after him and tell him how I feel, or accept that we are over? So look, I gave my say a moment ago. I said that I probably wouldn't be chasing, that, try and accept what is, even though that may be difficult. Not everyone agrees. Laura got in touch. She says, personally, I think your one should pick up the phone and tell your man how she really feels. Life is too short. If he isn't interested, then it's not the end of the world. She will find love again. Be brave and see what happens. The worst that can happen is your pride is dented. So many people have a difference of opinion. So I decided to get the expert on. Dating advice, relationship expert, love all around this woman. Frances Kelleher, you know a thing or two about situations in terms of relationships. You steered us through our love and lockdown experience. Albeit, not a success, but that wasn't our fault. But in this situation, Frances, what advice would you give to this girl? She basically wants to sort of chase her ex as such.
Yes. Well, good morning, Ed, and good morning to the listeners. So what I'd say here is, he knows how she feels. Men are smart, He dated her for 2 years. He knows how she feels. She didn't want to break up with him. And men are simple. Men are fantastic. They're black and white. They go after what they want. Their energy is about drive, mission, focus, accomplishment. If he wants to come back, he knows where she is. And I always say to people, there's 8 billion people in the world. There isn't just one person for you. If she hasn't lost her chance at love, and it is very hard when you're broken-hearted and it's your first love to be able to see past that. But there will be loads of other options for her. And the other thing I'd say is, if somebody's not all in, if they don't want you 110%, then that's your answer. It's that simple. If a person isn't all in, then there's no point in trying to convince them. They have to be all in to make it work. That's her answer right there.
And I mean, to some, even to Lorik there who messaged in, he's kind of saying, the worst that can happen is that your pride is dented. Frances, can it ever work then, do you think, if you do go back chasing somebody or following them? I mean, are you sort of begging for their attention?
It can work, and I've seen a lot of situations that people have kept the door open, as it were. They've kept their foot in the door to keep the communication there. They haven't cut off all the communication. And I've known people that got back together after 3 years. I know a couple that got back together after 7 years. So it mightn't be the end of the road at all. But at the minute, I feel, it is ended for the moment, and that she shouldn't chase. He knows where she is. He will come back.
Well, he will come back if he wants to. Exactly.
If he wants to.
Any advice in terms of breakups? They're never easy, and I think sometimes we kind of ponder and wonder about them in various times. We hear lyrics to a song and we think, oh, that song really resonates with me. Or you might see him across the road, or you might just, they might pop up on a memory in your phone. Is there any kind of solid advice that you could give in order to kind of overcome this? What's the best advice?
I would say, go with the flow. Live in the now. This girl she's very young. She's only in her 20s. Or she's only 20, sorry. So your whole life is ahead of you. Go out and live it. Have the right attitude about it. Look at it, look at all the positives. That she can go and play the field now, have fun with her friends, be free like a single girl. She's been in a relationship for 2 years, so she was committed. There's a certain, rules with the relationship that you can't do what you want. So now she can do what she wants. She can meet who she wants. She can date whoever she wants. Look at the positives and live in the now. And, don't be thinking of the future all the time. Everything will work out if you give the now your best and look at the positives. So don't waste your time, basically, pining after that person. just make the best of it, and what will be will be. Trust that, things will work out.
I mean, it is tough, and I think I have to agree with what you said there about, there's billions of people in the world, and many would disagree that when you say, you can't say there's not just one. Many would say they found the one. But I'd like to think that, there's opportunities for love all around us, and I'm sure this girl will find hers too.
Oh, 100%. I mean, there's a chance for love on every street corner, honestly. Like, even in lockdown, we talked about people who had met on the street, people met on aircraft, while they're doing their shopping. You just have to be open-minded and be open to giving everybody a chance, That's the main thing. Give everybody a chance, make conversations with everybody, and be positive, be a happy person, have a full life. Get out there, and all the opportunities will come to you.
All right. Well, look, Frances, thank you so much for joining us on the show this morning, giving your expert advice. If anybody wants to check yourself out and, maybe furthermore get some dating advice or anything like that, where's the best place to do so?
Yeah, sure. Thanks, Ed. It'll be my pleasure. I'm on every platform of social media, and my website's www.franceskellehercoaching.com. Reach out to me.
www. I've never heard of anyone say www. before, Frances. That's a first. All right. Go on. Take care. Have a lovely day. Thanks so much for coming on.
Thanks, Ed. Thanks.
We'll
Cheers.
see ya.
Everybody in the Southwest is talking about it.
It's Trouble Thursday on Fully Charged.
Smells like trouble to me.
Okay, so look, for anyone who's missed this one this morning, comes in.